Hey everyone, today we are going to take a journey through time and explore the entire history of Spain. From prehistoric times to modern-day Spain, we will see how this fascinating country grew, changed, and shaped the world in many ways. So let's get started. Prehistoric Spain, long before there were cities or kingdoms, people lived in what we now call Spain. Archaeologists have found evidence of humans living here more than 1 million years ago. One famous discovery is called the Atapuerca site, where early humans, like Homo antecessor, lived. They hunted animals, made simple tools, and learned to survive in the tough environment. Over thousands of years, humans in Spain began to develop more advanced tools and skills. They painted on cave walls, like in the cave of Altamira. These paintings, made around 36,000 years ago, show bison, deer, and other animals. They give us a glimpse of life in prehistoric Spain. Ancient Spain, Iberians, Celts, and Tartessos around 1000 BC, Spain was home to many different peoples. The Iberians lived mostly in the east and south. They were farmers, warriors, and traders. In the north, there were Celts, who had their own culture and language. There was also a rich civilization called Tartessos in the south. They traded with other Mediterranean peoples like the Phoenicians and Greeks. Tartessos had gold, silver, and advanced cities. Unfortunately, their civilization disappeared around 500 BC, the arrival of the Phoenicians and Greeks. The Phoenicians, coming from modern-day Lebanon, arrived around 1100 BC. They built trading colonies along the coast, the most famous one being Gadir, which is now Cadiz. The Greeks also arrived, setting up colonies and trading posts along the eastern coast. These early interactions brought new technologies, ideas, and writing to the people of Spain. They learned about navigation, farming techniques, and art from the Phoenicians and Greeks. The Carthaginians and the Punic Wars by the 3rd century BC, the Carthaginians from North Africa controlled much of southern Spain. They were famous for their general Hannibal, who crossed the Alps to fight Rome. This led to the Punic Wars between Carthage and Rome. Rome eventually won and took control of Spain around 206 BC. The Romans called the region Hispania. Under Roman rule, Spain changed forever. Romaning Spain, Rome brought many important things to Spain. They built roads, aqueducts, theaters, and cities. Cities like Tarragona and Merida still have Roman ruins today. Latin, the Roman language, spread across the region. It eventually evolved into Spanish, Catalan, and other local languages. Spain became an important part of the Roman Empire. It produced food, metals, and soldiers. Famous Romans, like the poet Seneca and Emperor Trajan, came from Spain. Life under Rome lasted for almost 600 years until the 5th century AD. The Visigoths, after Rome fell, Spain was invaded by Germanic tribes. The Visigoths became the main rulers. They created a kingdom with Toledo as their capital. The Visigoths were Christians, but their religion was different from the Roman Catholic Church at first. Over time, they converted to Catholicism and tried to unite Spain under their rule. However, their kingdom was not very strong, and it faced attacks from new invaders from the south. Muslim Spain, Al-Andalus, in 711 AD, Muslim armies from North Africa crossed into Spain. They defeated the Visigoths and quickly took control of most of the peninsula. This period of Muslim rule is called Al-Andalus. Al-Andalus became a center of culture, science, and learning. Cities like Cordoba, Seville, and Granada were famous for their beauty and knowledge. The Great Mosque of Cordoba is a symbol of this period. Muslims, Christians, and Jews lived together in Spain during this time. This coexistence allowed for incredible achievements in mathematics, medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. Spain was more advanced than many parts of Europe during the Middle Ages. The Christian Reconquest. The Reconquista, while Muslims controlled much of Spain, Christian kingdoms grew in the north. These kingdoms included Asturias, Leon, Castile, and Aragon. Over centuries, they slowly reconquered territory from the Muslims. This long process is called the Reconquista. One famous king was Ferdinand III of Castile, who captured Cordoba and Seville. The Reconquista ended in 1492 when the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella captured Granada, the last Muslim kingdom in Spain. 1492, a year of change. The year 1492 was very important for Spain. Not only did Ferdinand and Isabella finish the Reconquista, but they also sponsored Christopher Columbus's voyage to the Americas. This opened a new chapter for Spain as a global power. Spain soon became one of the richest and most powerful countries in the world. The Spanish Empire spread across the Americas, parts of Europe, Africa, and Asia. The Spanish Empire during the 16th and 17th centuries, Spain was a global superpower. Kings like Charles I and Philip II ruled vast territories. Spanish explorers, conquistadors, and settlers traveled to the Americas, bringing wealth and influence to Spain. However, wealth also brought challenges. Wars, inflation, and revolts weakened Spain over time. Famous battles, like the defeat of the Spanish Armada by England in 1588, showed that Spain's power could be challenged. Culture in Golden Age Spain. Despite political problems, Spain experienced a golden age in arts and literature. Writers like Miguel de Cervantes, who wrote Don Quixote, and painters like Diego Velázquez created works that are still celebrated today. Music, theater, and architecture also flourished during this period. The decline of Spain. By the 18th century, Spain had lost much of its power. Wars in Europe, colonial revolts, and economic problems weakened the empire. In 1700, the last Habsburg king of Spain died, leading to the War of Spanish Succession. The Bourbon dynasty then took the throne. Spain in the 19th century. The 19th century was a time of revolution and change. Spain lost most of its colonies in the Americas. Napoleon invaded Spain in 1808, which led to a long war called the Peninsular War. This war inspired Spanish nationalism and resistance against foreign rule. After Napoleon, Spain struggled with political instability. There were kings, queens, and even brief republics. Industrialization slowly changed the economy, but Spain remained mostly agricultural compared to other European countries. 20th century Spain. From monarchy to republic, the 20th century was turbulent for Spain. In 1931, the monarchy ended and the Second Spanish Republic was established. However, political divisions led to the Spanish Civil War in 1936. The Civil War lasted 3 years and caused great suffering. General Francisco Franco, a nationalist leader, won the war in 1939 and became the dictator of Spain. Franco ruled Spain with strict control until his death in 1975. Modern Spain. After Franco's death, Spain transitioned to democracy. King Juan Carlos I played an important role in guiding this change. A new constitution was adopted in 1978, establishing Spain as a parliamentary monarchy with democratic elections. Spain joined the European Union in 1986, which helped the country modernize its economy and infrastructure. Cities like Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia became modern cultural and economic centers. Spain also became a popular tourist destination because of its history, beaches, and culture. Culture and society in modern Spain today. Spain is known for its rich culture. Flamenco music and dance, bullfighting, festivals like La Tomatina, and traditional foods like paella are famous worldwide. Spain has many regional languages and traditions, such as Catalan in Catalonia and Basque in the Basque Country. Sports are also important. Football, or soccer, is the most popular, with famous clubs like Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. Spanish athletes have also excelled in tennis, basketball, and cycling. Spain's role in the world. Spain continues to have influence in the world. It is part of the European Union, the United Nations, and many international organizations. Spanish is one of the most spoken languages globally, thanks in part to Spain's historical empire. Spain has faced challenges in recent years, including economic crises, political debates over regional independence, and social issues. Despite these, Spain remains a country with a rich history, culture, and global presence. Conclusion: from prehistoric humans to modern democracy, Spain has a long and fascinating history. It has seen invasions, empires, revolutions, and cultural achievements. Spain's story is not only about power and politics, but also about the people, art, and ideas that shaped the nation. The history of Spain teaches us about resilience, creativity, and the importance of culture. Whether through the Roman roads, Muslim architecture, Golden Age literature, or modern cities, Spain's past continues to influence the present. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the entire history of Spain. I hope you enjoyed learning about this incredible country as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you.